Part 2. The second lesson. There are very few men. These one are very important saying. And I go want particularly the students of politics and international relations for them to take due note of them. There are very few men, and they are the exception, who are able to think and feel beyond the present moment. This saying is most fundamental. There are very few men, and they are the exceptions, who are able to think and feel beyond the present moment. And let's just give a fable for support. This saying. You get two frogs who they cohabit in a pond. But it reached a time the pond got dried up. So they embarked on a journey for go find a suitable area outside, water go always dey, either a pond or a stream like something. So they come across a very deep well. But at the time they got there, the well was filled to the brim. The man of the frogs say to him company, he say, well, we don't get a habitation. No. Man, for let go inside this well. The other one look at me, he say, no. He say, if we go inside under the water dry, how we go come out? You see the difference. Anything where they embark on, if you know which side they lead you to. If you just start, you reach at a point, then you make a retreat, you no go achieve what you want. You therefore plan up to the end. This one is the second lesson we teach we. Where you belong to a political party as established under Section 35 of the 1991 Constitution. In primary purpose, now for win an election. Notwithstanding what the section say, political parties are hereby established to shape the political will of the people, and for educate them, that, for make, for appoint a flag bearer, this, that, and all the rest of it. Its primary purpose, not for win an election. And if we are going to an elections, results come out. The second highest body of the party make a claim and resolve, say the party now win the election. We will take a decision for even boycott governance. Subsequently, una dey meet again and una dey reinforce una position say dem company this tripartite business, una go sign say the agreement comot, dem present am, but there are certain issues wey form wey dem refer to as the areas of divergence, but they are part and parcel of the agreement. I believe say the APC gets a lot of legal luminaries. Well, the APC now they get the highest profile legal luminary in the country in the person of Dr. Ablai O. Conte. Whose effort that they go take by the national executive for go meet that man or even JFK, notwithstanding him be advised say dem for go na Supreme Court. But now that thing they don't reach at that stage, e don become more or less an international treaty wey don go na the Security Council. Because me no know wetin na the outcome, but from wetin I read from the flag bearer in the person of Dr. Samura Kamara, is very clear. So me advise to Dr. Samura Kamara. I no feel say as the position now wey e dey, na for the begin dey take interview them. E for get him own spokesperson. Because that tweet wey he make, to me, e show clearly far more than wetin e convey per that interview na the Voice of America. You read that tweet, you go see clearly wetin dey at stake as of now. I believe say na one day wey go visit some day they invite am some side, he go talk there, this and that. But on this issue, he forget a spokesperson who go dilate in some of these issues. And for am, who say really doubt one for day, he tweet. Without necessarily this. Now so now the world we don't advance to such a stage that statesmen therefore they see them for the tweet. Because they say brevity is power. When he tweets, then people then will be able to think, for analyze. And Charles de Gaulle, he copied from Louis the 14th. They talk plenty. But when he talk, Lamond. Then they checked so many pages. Maybe just talked about 5, 8, 10 sentences. And that was also a lot of other leaders. Now for the tweets, frequently, because when you tweet, people then go give interpretation, even at the villages. It means you are talking to your supporters, to your followers. They want to hear from you all the time. You will get the time for go sit down and radio begin to go talk. That is not the role of, to me, a leader. The party, when I was chairman of the SLPP, everybody knew. I be then all over their radio stations. Maybe they call me left and right. Notwithstanding that Musa Tambasam was there as PRO. But when me go as chairman and leader, or as chairman, anything I say, now policy. That is of essence. So I think I don't put a lot of clarity on the first aspect. That in the quest for power, you plan to the end. The end is everything. The end is everything. Until you reach the finish line. And in one of the audios them, I've been talking one of the fables, well, quotes. The tortoise and the hare. Now, let's look at the political soap opera that is on stage at the APC. It will become evident that many have become entrapped in one of the most offensive canons in the game of power. And this one very important because I will see now. A lot of top executives, they don't become entrapped. The party be don't say this. The flag bearer say the election no done it. The one they will go take part in the negotiations. They don't done their own role. The document they don't present her. It is not in their part again for begin to go. They don't complete their role. The buck now stops on the desk of the national executive officers for look at that document, digest it. Where there is doubt, then get the wherewithal. Then get legal advisors. The party get legal advisors. And where there is still doubt, then get someone. The party leader. No, then get someone the flag bearer for say we need an explanation. But then for don't create the atmosphere of cordiality. But if for any reason the followers of the two groups, then they excavate the division, how them leadership and the flag bearer go even for Sido? One or two don't go make statements. Go defeat the very purpose of which now for win an election. They don't say done and dusted. Huh? You create a situation whereby you allow arrogant underlings, the poisoners of goodwill, for destroy the party. A party not forget arrogant underlings. A political party not forget poisoners of goodwill. Because all that is about a political party is goodwill between the leadership and the membership. So if you get any one or two who can become a poisoner of goodwill, then it becomes dangerous. Yeah, because some of we want progress and development in the country. Now that make we talk all them things here. So long forgo before. But the current stalemate, it not help anybody. It will lead to retrogression in the affairs of the party. Some other people are talking about the third force. Is it the time to talk about the third force? But the timing is not for that. The art of timing. Now don't tell me people that will talk about the third force. When people that they believe say, they want for believe say, you are part and parcel of the APC. A third force. The APC, SLPP, these are political parties that are well entrenched in this country. The only way, now when they be the NPRC, the one for say they will ban all the two political parties, that would have solved the problem that we are facing now. Because anybody will come, if you don't really be open, ambivalent, and believe in the tenets of tolerance, the rule of law, good governance, and democracy, nobody no go easy heal because they don't make the party they now become tribally and regionally based. So people are not they look whether in fact the performance of any particular government is good or bad. Sentiment no permits them. People are far more parochial in Sierra Leone than being ambivalent. No, they're not worried. You know? And this one have been the pattern in Nigeria, but now it don't become very subtle. But in Sierra Leone, it's becoming more and more a matter of concern. A third was not going to solve the problem. So, as I was saying, what did they happen? You don't offend one of the most important canons in the game of power. And this canon states, know who you are dealing with. Know who you are dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. When you become involved in a power struggle, it can come across many breeds of opponents, sucker, and victim. I hope una dey follow. And we all know, say, the highest form of the art of power is the ability for distinguish the wolves from the lambs. When they fight for power, any day in the game of power, if we're able to distinguish the wolf from the lamb, the fox from the hare, and the hawk from the hawks from the vultures. I mean, don't tell you about the vulture. You know, they worry, they go perturb the tree. Oh, the other animal, they don't fetch, or the hunter, they don't can kill this and that. Yes, you don't they? When they don't get what they want, what they left, the vulture can do, the kind chicken. And the hawk, very brilliant bird, it is circle. You don't see the manifold in picking there. It is circle. By the time you know, you don't come with full speed, they dive. You can't check in prey. Now go they go so people in the hell and if now upline. Oh, okay, you know, so these are all the things in politics. Now how you look at it, but politics is a very interesting game. Very, very interesting. If you take patience for look at some of these fables, the legends, and all the rest of it. Like people already advocate say this and that, you know. How you go expect a leader of a political party under then trouble situation, yeah. You know, just as the legend, all the monkey, they go take the cat's paw, the cat, when my friend, in paw, for let go outside, for go pull banga, na fire. The cat's paw. If time permits, I will come with them in there, you know. The leader must get people who own a cat's paw. Now that a leader forgets a spokesperson. The spokesperson na a cat's paw. But if you go make a statement, this and that, that was what happened with Songo in Senegal, what cost them the presidency. But you're not going for avoid them. If you for avoid them, even for go through the process, even for them in prison, they left them through pressure. It happened in Zambia. The present president was in prison. It don't happen in Salona. Yeah? Somewhere always they attend courts. What are people were saying is possible, no go to courts. Another before lead to chaos and anarchy. But in the end, the government get all the way with her. They been for arrest her and go put her in prison. People that go make no all that thing they, you know. So to avoid that, you forget in your own cat's paw. Today, Chijan Kaba introduced it in the realm of governance when he appointed Kai Kai as presidential spokesperson. And the thing still continues, you know. The superpower, America. The president gets the person who in charge of the team there. So, because if you're not able to make the distinction, well, you go succeed without needing to hurt or cause anyone too much. But if you deal blindly with whomever crosses your path, you'll have a life of constant sorrow. If you even live that long. Being able to recognize types of people and to act accordingly is very critical. We don't get experience. And this one very important. What would they buy them political party? A man for know what they do. If you know what they do, it don't happen. During the time of Bakaba, what they been there for fight for the leadership, for be flag bearer. You know? Sergeant, they get that office, each casco, a building. Now, I don't know, I don't forget the streets. Now there the office been there. You know? The Reverend Paul Dumba was the chairman of the party. So I think Bakaba been they go there for a meeting with Reverend Paul Dumba. He they claim the steps. He can't cross with Church Thomas. Somebody who don't suffer for the SNPP. That man they be in a prison, na Pademba Road prison, for a very long period. He escaped the gallows. So when they can't cross, now they what Tijan Kabadi pass? Now they say now that man, now this man, they can't be president. We don't they don't damage. We are not have to use the word the way they use. The SLPMB, they say it's over a dead body. So Tijan Kabadi, they say it's on, they look. They look at. So when they go, the one they will believe that they ask them. They say, who is that man? And then they say Nacho Thomas. That man worked so hard for resuscitate the SLPP. He worked so hard, but that statement undo everything. Eventually, Tijan Kabadi became president. Tijan Kabadi no punish him, we no do nothing. But how you go face the man? How you go face him? And he was not the only person. Then even the SLPP, a lot of people said a lot of things against the current president. A lot of them, and even in the APC, the battle they would have been get during EBK. That man always he be the go na the courts. Then they toss her here and there. You know? Then eventually he became president. My brother and friend, you know, Sherry Kamal, he was never comfortable. They did today that they were never comfortable. You know? In the SLPP, the same thing. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. I know some people them, even when they work with this man, with the president, now they don't get clear conscience. But me won't know what I know. Some of them know for take any appointment from her. Because they undermined him to the last. To the last. Now, I mean, I'm out of the talk. I mean, they want most of them. And so today, some of them are enjoying the benefits because some of us kept silent. So, the night they happen now, now the APC. All them here, all people who don't go talk on radio, people they want to undermine Dr. Samura, they're not a choco. The man will carry the people there behind him back. What the people they want? The members of the APC people, now they want. Suppose now, through a dint of fate, the man becomes president. How will I go feel? But that man is a Christian. No, you know how many one. So just surprisingly, the one who fetch him so much, something that they get for can get good positions. I don't tell my younger brother over and over. And I will continue for appeal to her. Ambassador Yassane, the fate of the party, I know we say solely depend on our move. But what you mean know if we make up in mind. There are elders of the party. That was what I was doing. Because none of them know how for grab, call the other one this and that. Why not use the people that matter? Who carry weight, the likes of Iki Kamara and others. They are still there. That was what we were doing in the SLPP. There was a time in 1911, things were so bitter when they try for go into the elections of a flag bearer for the 2012 elections. We met at Paberoa's house a number of times. Then John Benjamin was chairman and leader. You know? So it's better late than never. Okay. Say una plenty thanks. Some of you they make them contributions, yeah. If not for the party, but for the students, for the younger generation. No hard feeling. No hard feeling. You know? Me na a senior citizen. And they say democracy, freedom of speech. You know? We for talk. If we no talk, things then go wrong. And I would go suffer. Now the young generation go suffer, the youths. You know? So for overcome them here, people then for talk. Politics is about participation. You know? If you no participate, you know, if you no help for shape the political will of the people, how you go say you a politician? It is enshrined in section 35, subsection 1 of the 1991 Constitution. And we bin contribute self for couch that phrase. Political parties are hereby established to shape the political will of the people. I contributed in framing that sentence. You know? Now what the late Jankul know dey. You go come out, he come meet me, say, chief. He say, I admire you, that thing there. He say, but we go refine now. You know? Thank you. All the best. Keep it up. I be listening to one young lady, statement, and my friend sent am to me, the Honorable Sulaiman Sise. Now that make I talk about am. He sent that thing there to me. He will get much more experience. Now therefore the talk then there. Wake up. Sulaiman, wake up. Thank you very much. You are a very important player, key player